My levels here, but I don't hear myself on my headphones. Got headphones up. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can hear me? I can't hear myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still can't. And 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You can hear me fine? I see my levels on there. I just don't hear that's weird. Everything looks right over here. There's nothing on your end where it would mute the headphones? This has to be the board then, or the headset. Yeah, it's the same board from before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can hear myself fine. Okay. And you can hear me okay? You see my levels over there?
It's just the audio's catching up real quick.
Okay.
Off the street.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I can use some help. Yeah. You grab a chair? Okay. Thank you, Steve. Garbage. Garbage. Yes. You're like, I guess so.
A wonderful group of volunteer paramedics parents on the silver ground night booth has work cooking in research, friendship, and libraries at the Christmas fair. All the money raised through food sales are to support the students at silver
Alrighty. Same old thing from last time, so we should know who's the Turlock guys. Enochs will be the new one. It's like 7:54, 4, and 1 are captains. It's junior scout. 55 is Satala. 4 is Delty. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV. This is Turlock High School football live from Joe Debley Stadium. I am Jordan Serpa, your announcer here for this varsity game between the Dogs and the Enochs High Eagles of Modesto, the C-Cal finale, the regular season finale between the Bulldogs and Enochs, as the captains are out on the field right now for the Bulldogs, including Junior Silva, Scout Silva, Joseph Delty, and Junior Satala. We await the call from the officials and the captains from both teams right now on senior night. Special night for seniors for not only the football players, but also the marching band, color guard, and cheer squad as well. as the seniors and their parents get to enter the field and enjoy some pregame festivities and honors from the crowd here tonight. So it looks like Enochs, looks like they deferred the option to the second half. The Bulldogs, looks like they're going to choose to receive this football. Both teams will turn around. See what the official call is. No, I beg your pardon. Enochs will receive to begin the first half. Enochs will go from left to right. Bulldogs will go from our right to left. Again, as I mentioned, it's the C-Cal and regular season finale for the Bulldogs, but not the season finale. Bulldogs are likely to, and most definitely going to be in the sac-joaquin section playoffs, the D1 bracket, which will be revealed this week. And we're not sure yet where the Bulldogs will be, but we're going to go over some of those scenarios with you as the night progresses. And a lot on the line in this game for the Bulldogs, not only for the undefeated C-Cal title, but also for some potential top 4 seeding at play. As we hear Johnny Cash come through the speakers now, the Bulldogs are getting ready to come through the tunnel over in the north end zone. We didn't have the Bulldog tunnel at the last game. Of course, the game against Downey had some bit of a breeze and some winds last home game that Bulldogs weren't able to do their traditional run out of the tunnel, but Bulldogs have that out tonight, and good to see a nice crowd on hand for senior night for the Bulldogs and Enochs. Enochs coming in the game at 2-7 overall. Bulldogs coming in the game at 6-3 overall in the air, looking to make that 7 wins. The Bulldogs will run on the field with both American flags and the Block T flag, with some seniors leading the way, including Aiden Padilla and Colton Mauschk. Just a couple of seniors who were honored during the senior night festivities. We'll go over all those seniors as the game progresses and let you know who they are as they are honored in the final regular season game tonight between the Bulldogs and Enochs. NJROTC Color Guard is about to make their way onto the field for the national anthem. The Turlock Marching Band is in their full marching band regalia. We're on the track getting ready to do the Star Spangled Banner. We'll let you listen in live to the Star Spangled Banner here at Joe Dudley Stadium. Sports TV, thanks for joining us, and we'll provide you with lots of coverage of tonight's game of the Dogs, and we'll try to keep an eye on some out-of-town scores as well. Lots of jockeying positioning in the D1 bracket for the sac-joaquin section playoffs. The first round of the playoffs will start next weekend. Of course, there's the possibility that the Bulldogs might have a first-round bye, which means they would skip straight to the quarterfinals, which would be the second week, or beg your pardon, the third week of November, second week of the playoffs. And the Bulldogs would automatically advance to the quarterfinals. Bulldogs are in their traditional dark blue navy jerseys with the gold shoulder piping, gold numbers. Enochs with the white road jerseys, black pants, and black numbers with the gold eagles on their helmet. Mateo Valencia, the place kicker for the Bulldogs, also the kickoff specialist, will boot this one from the 40-yard line. Enochs has a couple of returners back deep to return this one, including Eric Miles and Isaiah Maxey. And Valencia will boot it. This will be a bit of a short kick. It's going to bounce right in front of Maxey. Maxey scoops it up, bounces around to the 20-yard line before a horde of Bulldog coverage specialists are able to corral him. And not a very good return there by Enochs. I thought I had a shot. There was a short kick. I think a little bit of the bobble on the short kickoff by Maxey wasn't able to get any positive yards on that kickoff return. Starting quarterback is Johnny Staggs for Enochs. Staggs has a running back right behind him in the pistol formation. He's going to hand off to his halfback, and the Bulldogs have a swarm of defenders right at the line. Magana with the carry on the play. Magana with a lot of hair kind of flowing out of his helmet. A little bit hard to see the numbers, so we'll do our best to identify all those players for Enochs for you tonight. No gain on the play. Will be 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Second and 10. Snap to Staggs. Staggs with a quick pass over to his receiver on the far side. That's going to be the slot man, Eric Miles, with the catch. So it'll be a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 6 coming up for Enochs. Enochs will, at the start of this game, is going to take their time, and they will huddle and get their play in from the sideline. Tualo, the running back in the backfield with Staggs. Staggs looks over to the coaching staff on the far side. Now gets the snap. He's going to look over to the far sideline. Overshoots his receiver, Magana, on the play. And looks like Enochs is going to have a 3-and-out to begin the game. A nice start by the Bulldogs defense in a game where the Bulldogs are not only trying to win, but they may try to put up some points tonight and try to hope to improve their ranking among D1 schools for the section playoffs. So every point matters tonight for the Bulldogs as the punt is away. It is picked up by Junior Silva at near the midfield. Cuts across to the 40, gets across the 30, of the 25, 20, gets through another defender, 10, 5, touchdown Bulldogs. Junior Silva with the return, a bit of a short punt, picked up right around about the 48, 49-yard line near midfield. And Junior Silva was able to weave and dash his way past the Enochs defenders and into the end zone for a touchdown. First punt return for a touchdown at home we've seen this year by the Bulldogs. Nicely done there by the special teams unit. Scout Silva and the Bulldogs offense didn't even have to step on the field to score a touchdown. Their special teams took care of business. Valencia will attempt the point after. Looked like Enochs jumped offside for a second, but then reset. Valencia's point after attempt is good, and the Bulldogs with 10:08 left to go in the first quarter. Strike first, and they lead Enochs 7-0. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at...
Welcome back to Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV. Miles and Maxey back deep to return the kickoff of Valencia. Bulldogs are able to strike first on the junior Silva kick. The punt return and the onside kick by Valencia is good. Returned by Dominic Luna. What a nice onside kick by Valencia. Looked like he was going to kick it off deep, but at the last second, moved over, turned around on to his left to pick up the onside kick, and on the run, Luna is able to scoop up the onside kick. Now, I believe on the onside kick, you can't advance the ball once you recover it, so they won't give Luna the yardage there, but they will give the Bulldogs possession at the 49-yard line of Enochs. So, most importantly, Bulldogs will retain possession, and their offense will step on the field for the first time tonight. That is Scout Silva with Jaso Stein in the backfield. Silva's going to pump once to the left. He's going to roll out to his right. So looking for a receiver over to the far side. He's going to throw it back to the 30-yard line, covered there closely by Enochs. That was Miles with the coverage. Looked like he was throwing to Dwayne Hart on the play. So incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs. Well, we mentioned at the start of the game we might see the Bulldogs kind of put their foot to the pedal here to try to get as many points as they can to improve that ranking in D1. And we're seeing Coach Pete and the Bulldogs be aggressive. A halfback toss to Jaso Stein, able to weave his way across the 40. Gets near the 35-yard line. Tackle made by, Matthew Burcham on the play. Jaso able to get enough for a first down. Nice job on the halfback toss. Able to cut inside and make an Enochs defender miss. 1st and 10 for the Dogs. Ball at the 36-yard line. Silva takes the snap. He's going to look right. Now he's going to look over the middle. He's going to throw it deep across the middle into the end zone. It is a battle for the ball. It is picked off by Enochs. Junior Silva was the intended target. Picked off by Eric Miles on the play. It was one-on-one coverage between Miles and Silva. And Miles just able to out-jump Junior Silva that time and able to pick up the football. That interception was near the goal line. The referee made the mark for touchback. So Enochs will start this drive at the 20-yard line. Well, tough break there by Scout Silva. Looked like he had the right read there. He had Junior Silva with only one man on him. Maybe the ball was thrown just a little bit short, a little bit high, and Miles was able to corral it for the interception. It'll be a jet sweep to that man who made the interception. That's Miles. It's like Miles not able to get much on the play. A gain of 3. We bring up 2nd and 7. We'll go over some of those Bulldog seniors on defense tonight for you on senior night. Led up the middle by Junior Satala, manning the defensive tackle position. Bulldogs trying to create some pressure up front. It'll be a pass over the far side. That's from Staggs. Staggs, oh, just over the fingertips of his receiver. Miles was the intended target again. Not a bad route there by Miles. Just a little bit too much underneath that ball by Staggs, and it was just off the fingertips of Miles. We'll bring it 3rd and 7. Ball currently at the 23-yard line. 9:10 left to go here in the first quarter, just underway. Bulldogs with the 7-0 lead on the Junior Silva punt return touchdown. Enochs will spread out 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Running back in the backfield behind Staggs. Staggs calls for it, takes a snap. He's going to look over to his left. Finds the receiver, Miles. Miles has to spin around, trying to avoid a couple of Bulldogs defenders. Finally taken down by, looked like Donovan Mirabrook was one of the leading tacklers on the play. It's about a yard on the play, but not nearly enough for a first down. So Enochs will punt for the second time tonight. We'll see if Junior Silva can have another good return on this punt attempt. Punter is Ansel Mello for Enochs. He'll take the punt, but a short punt, very short punt. And actually, that one was shanked out of bounds. Looked like around the 35-yard line of Enochs. We'll see what the side judge says. And yeah, it looks like they're going to mark that ball out around the 35-yard line. So on one hand, I can understand Mello trying to avoid the punt to Junior Silva for the long return, but the punt was so short out of bounds that Turlock actually has really good field position for their second offensive drive of the game. So overall, the interception doesn't harm the Bulldogs. They'll have really good field position here. They're going to actually mark the ball at the 34. So 1st and 10, ball at the 34. Scout Silva is going to do a jet sweep, handoff to Jaso Stein. Stein's got some room, gets to the 25, spins around, is tackled out of bounds. They're going to mark him right around the 20-yard line, about a gain of 14 on the play, and a first down for the Bulldogs. Nice play design by the offensive coaching staff. Braden Fuentes now the running back in there with Scout Silva, and it's going to be another jet sweep, this time to Junior Silva to the other sideline, cuts through an Enochs defender, gets across the 10-yard line. Tackle made by Logan Moore on the play. And they're going to give the Bulldogs another first down, so 1st and goal. Jason Stein will step off to the sidelines. We'll catch a breather here. Braden Fuentes, the running back with Scout. Scout claps his hands. He's going to look over to the right. Swing pass to Junior Silva. Junior Silva is stopped quickly by one of the Enochs defenders. Looked like Mason Carlson, the linebacker, able to corral him. A gain of about 2 on the play. Different offense we've seen here for the Bulldogs. We've seen them a little bit more up-tempo, a little more faster, quicker pace than Enochs. Enochs have been very deliberate, huddling up on their offense. Bulldogs are trying to be the aggressor here, get that touchdown. It's going to be a handoff to Fuentes. Fuentes has a lot of room, opens up into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. You could have drove a truck through that offensive line there. The left, right guard and right tackle able to open up a lot of room for Fuentes on that touchdown. Nicely done by the Bulldogs on that drive. So the combination of Jaso Stein and now Fuentes able to cap it off with a running touchdown, and the Bulldogs, pending the extra point, will be up by 2 touchdowns. Now let's see here what the call is before the snap. They're going to call, looks like, encroachment against Enochs. Be half the distance to the goal. See if Bulldogs will still kick the extra point or decide to go for 2. For now, they're going to keep the extra point team on there. Going to be a direct snap to the holder, pushing his way forward across the goal line, and it's going to be good. 2-point conversion is good by the Bulldogs. So thank you for those extra yards on the encroachment penalty, and the Bulldogs will get 2 on that touchdown, and they lead Enochs 15-0. 6:48 left to go here in the first quarter. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Hey, don't forget to buy your 50-50 raffle tickets to support.
Halfway through here, the first quarter. Valencia will kick it off deep this time to Enochs, and almost goes all the way to the end zone. Actually does hit the end zone. Maxey will watch that ball go out of bounds behind the end zone and for a touchback. So no onside kick this time by the Bulldogs. Like I said, Enochs has been struggling this year at 2-7 overall. Lost last week to Downey, 66-0. Bulldogs had the big 40-point shutout win last week against Modesto at Gregory High, and Coach Pete's 100th victory as a head coach. Nicely done by Coach Pete and the entire Bulldogs staff. Handoff play to Miles out of the backfield. Miles is going to sweep around to the far side. Gets near that first down marker. Jaso Stein and Joseph Delty were some of the defenders, forcing Miles out of bounds. And it looks like they're actually going to call him out of bounds sooner, so they'll give him about 5 yards on that play. Ball marked at the 25-yard line for a 2nd and 5. Chihualo in the backfield with Staggs. Staggs getting the call from the Enoch sideline. He takes a snap, goes to the far side again. Finds his receiver, tackled quickly by Stein. That was Garcia, the receiver on the play. Enochs will convert and get that first down of the game. Mentioned some of those Bulldog seniors tonight. Caden Patterson, one of the other seniors on the defensive line next to Satala. Been a real disruptive force for the Bulldogs this year on that D-line. Staggs going to have to roll. He's getting some pressure from that D-line. We're in the far side, and Staggs going to have to just throw that ball away. Looked like Mauschk and Luna were the edge rushers there, forcing Staggs out of bounds. Staggs does have some mobility. Haven't seen him try to run yet, but had enough mobility able to escape the pressure. We mentioned Mauschk and Luna. Both of those players are seniors as well. In their final regular season and final SeaCal game of their Bulldog careers. Staggs in the shotgun. It's 2 receivers out to the left, running back in the backfield. He's going to look to the right, though, to the near side of the field, and overshoots his receiver, Anthony Brown. Coverage on the play by Bradley Green. 3rd and 10 for Enochs. And up on the next play here, ball at the 33-yard line. And kind of similar to what we saw in the JV game earlier where Enochs liked to pass. Their varsity team, he's from quarterback Staggs, has been inclined to pass as well. I've only seen a couple runs so far this game from Enochs. But 3rd and 10 here, obvious passing situation coming up. Well, Staggs will take this snap, find some pressure. He's going to have to fall down and is sacked in the backfield. Colton Mausch was the leading edge rusher there, able to get the sack on the play. Patterson was able to come off of right tackle, forcing Staggs inside and into the waiting arms of Colton Mausch for the sack. First sack of the night for the Bulldogs on defense. And Enochs will have to punt the ball away on a 4th and very long. Junior Silva will be waiting for this one at his own 35-yard line. Punt is away. And it's going to be another short punt. This one's going to bounce, will roll a few feet. No chance for a Bulldogs return. And Enochs will down the ball at the 41-yard line. So we were talking about some of those implications there for the Bulldogs for the playoffs. Not only do the Bulldogs need to win, but Bulldogs trying to put up an impressive show for the sac-joaquin section seating and ranking committee. With the some of the rankings in the D1 right now, as there's some penalty or the referees blow their whistle. See a couple of footballs on the field. I see one at the 41 and another one at the 49. It looks like they're going to call. Looks like Enochs first touched the ball at the 49-yard line, so the Bulldogs will take the extra 8 yards. Thank you very much. Braden Fuentes in the backfield with Scout Silva. He's going to pitch it to Junior Silva. Junior Silva try to shake and bake and make Enochs fin and miss. Runs into his own man, Jaso Stein, able to stay on his feet, able to get across the 10, 5, touchdown Bulldogs. What a run by Junior Silva, able to make Matthew Burcham miss, and then runs into his own man, Jaso, went backwards and then readjusted, able to stay on his feet and go down the sideline for the touchdown. I don't know which touchdown was more impressive, the punt return or that little jet sweep action on the run there. Either way, Bulldogs will take it. And they'll take their 3rd touchdown of the game. Valencia for the point after attempt. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. A little bit of a high arching extra point attempt, but it's good either way, and the Bulldogs lead 22-0 over Enochs. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net. Benton Roberson CPA. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals.
Junior Silva with his 2nd touchdown of the night. First one on offense with the long run. Some impressive skills on the sideline and with his feet dashing around and cutting in and avoiding those Enochs players and getting that touchdown. The kick by Valencia will hop short to the return man of Enochs. It spins away right on the 15-yard line. That's Isaiah Maxey. Looked like Maxey was thinking about maybe that ball might go out of bounds, but it was kind of right on the edge there and couldn't take the risk with the Bulldogs swarming quickly to make the play. Enochs will be backed up inside their 20-yard line. They're going to call it marked at the 16-yard line. Well, it's been all Bulldogs so far with the 3 touchdowns. Impressive special teams, stout defense, and pretty good offense as well. Staggs, the quarterback, to Allo, the running back, right behind him in the pistol formation. They're going to hand it off to him. We'll try to barrel his way off of left tackle, and I think he only gets about a yard, if that. What, 1 yard gain by Tuwalo on the run there by the Eagles of Enochs. Like we were talking about on the last drive, right when the Bulldogs scored, the Bulldogs are fighting for some of those seeding or ranking positions, if you will, in the D1 bracket right now. Staggs will take the snap. They're going to fake the handoff, going to roll to the right. He's running out of real estate, and that ball is incomplete. It looked like no one was there on that play. Looked like it was just a blown up play at the very start of it. Be 3rd and long. Like we were saying, right now the way the rankings are, according to Max Preps for the D1 section, Folsom is ranked number 1. They're 8-1 this year. The Bulldogs played them during the preseason at Folsom. Only Folsom victory. And then ranked number 2 is Oak Ridge. Now, Oak Ridge is the team Bulldogs have lost to back-to-back years on the road in Oak Ridge. 3rd and long coming up for Enochs. Staggs waits for it, takes a snap, looks to the left. He's going to throw that way, has a man, overshoots his receiver. That was Anthony Brown, the receiver. A couple Bulldogs in the neighborhood, though, thinking they might have had a shot at a interception. Marcus Persedia and Valencia were a couple of the defenders in the area. And looks like Enochs will have to punt for the 4th time tonight, with just a second underneath the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Enochs looks like they were short a man on the line, so they're going to have to hurry a lineman in on this punt kick. And the punt is away, almost blocked by the Bulldogs. Junior Silva gets the punt at the 48, gets across the 45, it gets across the 40, gets across the 35, trying to break another Enochs tackle, and finally brought down at the, still pushing forward. Looked like the refs marked him at the 30. I believe that's where they're going to call it, where the progress was stopped at the 30 line. It looked like Junior was still pushing his way forward, had some help from some Bulldog coverage men there. But they're going to mark Silva down at the 30-yard line. Like we were saying, Oak Ridge right now is ranked number 2 in the section on a currently 5-4 on the year. But Oak Ridge has a tough game against Rockland High tonight. Rockland, team the Bulldogs faced at the start of the year here in the home opener. And Rockland, the current reigning D2 champions in this section. Scout Silva will take the snap. He's going to have a long pass over to the far side. That one is dropped. Both like bobbled and dropped by Junior Silva. I think Miles has some tight coverage there, so I won't say a clean drop, but definitely close coverage there by Miles, and would have been an amazing catch by Junior Silva. I think Miles just had enough tight coverage there to block Junior's vision. Wasn't able to get a clean grasp on that play. Would have been a touchdown, though, by the Bulldogs. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. And it's going to be an option play to the running back. That is Alex Ventura. Ventura able to weave wide, get into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Alex Ventura, first time we've called his name tonight. Able to give Jaso Stein and Junior Silva some rest, and Ventura did a nice job outrunning the Enochs defense, and great blocking by Joseph Delty on that near side. Wow, looking at that replay once again. Delty, nice job blocking his man, opening up the lane for Ventura, getting into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, it's been all Bulldogs so far. 28-0 right now, pending the extra point by Valencia. And the extra point is good, making it a 29-0 advantage, Bulldogs. You're watching Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
29-0 Bulldogs lead Enochs. 3:32 left in the first quarter. That's right, you have not heard us wrong or read the scoreboard wrong. It is 29-0 Bulldogs with 3.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Isaiah Maxey will take this kickoff return at the 10-yard line and is going to be stopped just past the 25-yard line. Mausch would have one of the Bulldog defenders on the play, able to cover that kick. Like where we left off after the Ventura touchdown, we were talking about some of those section playoff rankings. Again, Oak Ridge, right now currently the 2 seed with a 5-4 record. They play Rockland tonight, though, but if Oak Ridge loses and the Bulldogs are able to put up an impressive score, perhaps the Bulldogs get into that 2-3 seeding spot, and Oak Ridge might fall down to a possible 4th seed, which would help the Bulldogs for the playoff positioning. Stags will take the pass far sideline, popped right away by Jaso Stein. Pass was complete to Garcia. Hard hit there by Stein. As we take a look at the replay there, Stein known more for his offense, but can show some nice defensive skills from time to time. Loss of 3 on that play. As it's just been all Bulldogs tonight on senior night. Tualo in the pistol behind his quarterback, Stags. Stags pumps once. Now will try to escape the pressure. He will not, as Patterson, Caden Patterson, able to wrap up Stags. Looked like for a moment there, Stags was able to buy some extra time escaping pressure. Nice job by Patterson disengaging from the offensive lineman and getting that sack. A loss of 2 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 15. Enochs just going backwards on this drive. Bulldogs showing 4 linemen. They bring 4. Stags has to roll out. Just keeps rolling. He's going in the wrong direction. He's going in the wrong direction. He's going to throw this ball short right near the 20-yard line. That's going to be close. We're going to see if they're going to call it grounding or not. There was no receiver in the area. Was he out of the tackle box? And now the flag is thrown by the White Hats. That ball was close. It was on the edge whether it was going to be across the line of scrimmage or not. We couldn't tell when Staggs was scrambling a lot. It wasn't for certain that he was ever outside the tackle box. So it depends where the spot is when Staggs threw the ball. We call it intentional grounding. It's going to be a loss of down on the play. And they're going to have to see where the referees spot this ball. Staggs didn't throw it from the end zone, but it was around, maybe around his 5-yard line or so. Very close. They're actually going to mark him right at the 9. Thought Staggs went farther back than that, but they're going to mark at the 9-yard line. So 4th and a mile. Obvious punting situation for Enochs. See if the Bulldogs can bring some pressure. Nope. It will be a line drive kick to Junior Silva. This one's going to bounce right into his fingertips at the 45-yard line. He's going to cut to the far side now. He's got a lot of room. Flag is thrown on the punt return. Silva gets to the 20, gets to the 10, gets to the end zone for a touchdown. But a quick flag by the referee usually is going to indicate most likely an illegal block in the back or a holding. Then the head official, the white hat, threw a flag as well after the score. So the officials are going to have to sort this one out. First call is going to be holding against the Bulldogs. And then they're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs as well. So perhaps the Bulldogs were maybe celebrating a little bit too much in the end zone. You can't really blame Junior Silva or some of the other returners. They can't see what's happening behind them, so I don't think he knew that the holding flag was thrown early on the play. So we're taking a look at the replay here. I can't really see if there was any excessive celebration, but usually when the referee indicates some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct, that's usually what happens. So this ball is going to be marked all the way back to the 48-yard line of Turlock. So wipe the touchdown off the board. Bulldogs will instead have to take their offense out on the field to try to get this potential touchdown here for a 5th score of the night. Fuentes, the running back, with Silva. Junior Silva in motion. It's going to be a handoff sweep to Junior Silva. Silva gets across the midfield, gets across the 45, the 40, the 30, the 25, 20. Twin, he is kind of pushed near the pylon. What's going to be the call? Waiting for the officials. They're going to say touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Junior Silva, again, was tight roping the sideline. It took a while for the referees to give the official call there. They had a little bit of a tackle right near that pylon, very close to being out of bounds, but they just got inside the pylon for a touchdown. However, though, I say that, and the head official, the white hat, pointing backwards towards Turlock, indicating a penalty against the Bulldogs. So the band and the cheer are celebrating a Bulldogs touchdown, but very late penalty there thrown by the officials. I say late penalty. I didn't see the penalty originally, so could have been holding at the original snap there. We'll see. That penalty's going to back the Bulldogs back. So it'll be first down, about 1st and 13. We'll try it again. Here comes Alex Ventura. He's got a wide lane. He's got a hole. He's across the 20. He's across the 15. He's near the 10-yard line. Finally tackle inside the 10-yard line. Well, we'll try two. This time, didn't get the touchdown, but gets a big 40-yard gain inside the 10-yard line. Now, you could have moved a truck through that line. Ventura had lots of room, as his lineman doing a nice job opening up holes for Ventura. Ventura will get the handoff again. He's tripped up right near the 6-yard line. Tackle made by Mason Carlson. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. We'll see if Bulldogs can get one more touchdown before the quarter ends. 2nd and 5. Bulldogs don't have to get in the end zone here. They can still get a first down. So we get to the last moments of the first quarter. There'll be a fake handoff, play action, roll out to the right, thrown across the middle, caught by Delty. Joseph Delty back of the end zone. Scout Silva with the nice play there. Just double checking, making sure there's no flags. No flags on the field this time, and Bulldogs score that 5th touchdown. Yes, band and cheered. Now you can say signal for the touchdown. Just making sure there wasn't any penalty flags on that touchdown. So it took a couple extra plays, and it took about maybe another minute and a half off the clock, but the Bulldogs get their 5th touchdown of the night. And it's going to look like a botched snap. Going to be going for the 2-point conversion. Looking for the back of the end zone call. It is caught. Touchdown. A 2-point conversion is good. Looked like it is to Bradley Green. Take a look at the replay. I want to see if that was either a bobble snap or a fake point after all the way. Take a look at the replay here. We just only got the tail. We just got the tail end of it. So kind of hard from our vantage point. We couldn't tell if it was either a bobble snap and a nice job by the Bulldogs, or whether it was just kind of a fake all the way. But 2-point conversion is good. Bulldogs with the 37-0 advantage now. Highlighted on the play action pass rollout, Silva to Delty for the touchdown. Delty, one of the seniors for the Bulldogs on offense. He's been a standout all year, been a Bulldogs captain, along with some other seniors, skill players. We mentioned him a lot tonight. Junior Silva with a standout night. Jaso Stein, another senior for the Bulldogs. Mateo Valencia, he's the senior place kicker for the Bulldogs. He will slowly trot up and will boot this one deep to Maxey. We'll take that at 7-yard line. Maxey's going to go to the far side. He's got a nice lane over in the far sideline. Gets across the 30, 35-yard line. By far the best return of the night for Enochs. Enochs will also have their best field position of the night. Someone is taken right near the 36-yard line. Well, Enochs will have one more play here to close us out here in the first quarter. It's not going to be the most memorable quarter in Enochs history. I'm probably going to want to forget this quarter and try to move on to the second quarter. Staggs will take the snap. Has lots of pressure at the very beginning, and he is taken down over to the far sideline. Satala and Mauschk, a couple of the edge rushers there for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs pick up the sack, and we will pick it up from here after the break. So again, Bulldogs 37, Enochs nothing. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV. Jordan Serpa live on NorCal Sports TV here from Joe Debley. Bulldogs 37, Enochs nothing. Handoff to Tuwalo inside. He gets about a gain of, call it about 6 here. So gets near the original line of scrimmage, but still going to be about 3rd and 9 for Enochs. It's been a quarter to forget for Enochs, trailing the Bulldogs by 37. Bulldogs started the game off the punt return touchdown by Junior Silva. And then first going to be a timeout called by Enochs as they try to get their offense set. We'll take a timeout here as well. Bulldogs lead Enochs 37-0. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience.
Enochs took the timeout on offense. They have 2 left in this quarter, or in this half, I should say. Trailing Bulldogs by 37. Pump fake by Staggs to the left. He's going to have to roll to his right. He's in trouble, though. Dangerous play there by Staggs. The ball goes out of bounds, but didn't reach the line of scrimmage. The white hat official threw the flag, and again, another intentional grounding by Staggs. It was definitely on the tackle box. Looked like pressured there by Dominic Luna. So we take a good look at the replay. Definitely what caused the intentional grounding was that football didn't reach the original line of scrimmage. Now, to avoid grounding, you have to be outside the tackle box and throw the ball past the line of scrimmage. So, 4th and a mile, low snap on the punt. And the punt is blocked. Blocked, picked up, recovered by the Bulldogs inside the 5-yard line. Looked like that was Luna on the punt block and the recovery. Take a look at the replay. Luna, nice job picking up that punt, blocking it, and holding on to that football. Luna might kick himself and wishing he would have just stayed on his feet to pick up the ball for the touchdown. But Bulldogs will still take it and look like they'll try to cash in for another touchdown here. As I just say that, looks like Luna's going to come in on offense. And Jaso Stein will huddle off to the sidelines. Fuentes also will be in on offense as well. Maybe that's what Coach Pete's going to do. Maybe, hey, Luna, you got the punt block, you got the recovery. We'll try to maybe get you a touchdown here. But before that, another timeout by Enochs. Second timeout called by Enochs this half. Bulldogs 37, Enochs nothing. You're watching Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School.
Welcome back from the break as the Enochs Eagles took their second timeout of the half. Bulldogs up 37-0. Handoff to Luna. Luna powers his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, we called it here in the press box. The Luna able to get the pump block, the recovery, and then I think Coach Pete wanted to reward Luna and give him that touchdown. That was all Luna on that last series of plays. Bulldogs getting their 6th touchdown of the night. Highlighted by the pump block and rushing touchdown by Dominic Luna. Valencia waits for the snap. It looked like Enochs jumped off sides. And again, the offsides is called, but Bulldogs will decline the penalty. Thought maybe the Bulldogs would take the yardage and try a 2-point conversion or some sort of trick play here, but it looks like the Bulldogs from now are content. We're going for the point after, and they do. So Valencia's extra point is good. Bulldogs 44, Enochs nothing, with 10:37 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll keep it right here since it just came out of that timeout. To just give you a recap as far as what's going on tonight. Bulldogs well on their way to winning this game and clinching the undefeated C-Cal season and C-Cal championship. So what's at stake now for the Bulldogs is trying to get as many points as they can to improve their D1 ranking for the playoff bracket, which comes out this weekend. It's going to come out on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So we'll try to keep you up to date on that and stay tuned to the Turlock Quarterback Club or Turlock High School on socials for the updates on where Turlock will be seated at. But again, if Bulldogs get a really big win here against Enochs, then Oak Ridge loses their game against Rockland tonight, that would really shake up the top 4 seeding in D1. Valencia, his kick, it will be picked up at the 15-yard line by Miles. Miles cuts to the far side. Didn't have to decide to go back to the near side. Luna had him for a moment, but Miles able to make him escape. Looked like it was finally taken down by Mauschk. As we mentioned, the latest standings we saw, we had saw Folsom at 1, Oak Ridge at 2, Central Catholic at 3, and the Bulldogs at 4. I'm talking to some Bulldogs fans and some of the staff and players. I think the dream matchup Bulldogs would love to see Central Catholic in a possible semifinal game. I don't think we've seen the Bulldogs and Central Catholic play each other much recently, if at all. So it'd be a kind of a fun matchup to face Central Catholic from Modesto in a potential playoff game. But long way to go for that. We'll see how this game unfolds as Tuwalo picks up some nice yardage there. Maybe his best run of the night. Bit of a scramble at the end. Looked like the ball came out, but the line judge is going to rule him that he was down. So Tuwalo was ruled down. 6-yard gain on the play. Bring up 2nd and 4. Ball placed at the 28-yard line for Enochs. Enochs has yet to reach Bulldog territory in this game, trailing by 44. It'll be a pitch sweep to Miles off the far side. Got a lot of Bulldog defenders there. I think Miles was only able to get one. Persetta and Luna among the leading Bulldog defenders on that tackle. Third and 4 coming up for Enochs. We mentioned some of those Bulldog linebackers on defense. Again, Mauschk, a senior. Persetta, a senior. Luna, a senior. Also seen Bradley Green. We've seen him flying around tonight as well on defense. He's another senior for the Bulldogs. Good to see these seniors getting some play and doing some good things here on senior night. Stags will scramble, gets across the line of scrimmage. He slides, does get across the first down marker, and we'll pick up the Enochs first down. Like Stags stumbled there on that slide, but was able to get enough for that first down. Not many first downs Enochs has gotten tonight. They've only got maybe 2 or 3. It's been a struggle against this tough Bulldogs defense. Defense has been sharpened by their tough non-conference schedule. And, of course, the top matchup against Downey a couple weeks ago here that really was the de facto CCAL championship. Hand off to Tuwalo. Off of right guard. He gets about maybe 4 yards, and they're going to give him forward progress there at the 39-yard line. Look like Tristan Salado, one of the D linemen on the stop. Salado, a senior D lineman for the Bulldogs. Really, most of Enochs' game right now has been Stags throwing it to Miles, some runs by Tuwalo. And that's pretty much it. Maxie's had a few touches, but not much other than that for Enochs. Off his back foot, going to be a throw over to his receiver, Maxie. Maxie, with his fingertips, had it, but then dropped it. Maxie there had an angle on his defender, and that was Noah Tovar, but wasn't able to reel that one in. That would have been Enochs' biggest play of the night. But instead, it's going to be a 3rd and 5. I guess if the Bulldogs can just keep a clamp down on Maxie and Miles, I think you're going to do very well on the defensive side tonight. Of course, Bulldogs would love to pitch the shutout here as Stags off his back foot is going to find a receiver far sideline. It is caught out of the far side. That's his man, Anthony Brown. One of his first catches tonight. And Enochs, for the first time tonight, gets in Bulldog territory. A couple fresh defenders rushing for the Bulldogs. That's Hart and Meerbrook. This will be Bradley Green and Presidio will shuffle off to the sidelines. Try to get some fresh bodies in there on this next defensive snap. Enochs just outside the red zone right now. Tuwalo in the backfield. Stags pumps once. He's going to have to scramble over to his left. Luna with some pressure. And pass is caught on the near sideline. That's Miles with the reception. I beg your pardon, Garcia with the reception. Tovar was the closest one to Garcia. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. It looks like the Bulldogs are on their way to another punt by Enochs, but that big play to Anthony Brown on that far side, and just like that, Enochs is in position for a touchdown. 12 yards out, though, so Bulldogs still can try to clamp up on defense, trying to prevent the Enochs touchdown. Could be a fake handoff, rolling to the right. Pressure, though, over the far side. That ball was thrown behind Miles. Incomplete on the play. That play was kind of blown up at the beginning. Stags really had to kind of run around and didn't have as much time as he would have liked on that pass play, as it was Mausch on the pressure. Miles was open, but again, because Stags was thrown on the run, couldn't get his accuracy in there to his receiver, Miles. So we'll bring up 3rd and short. .340 and counting here in the second quarter. Bulldogs up by 44. Stags takes the pitch. Looks like Miles for a second thought about throwing it. Instead, he's going to keep the ball. And he is tackled for a loss on the play. That was Junior Satala with the tackle. Losing one, so it's going to be a 4th and 3 now for Enochs. It said Satala. That was Luna on the play. Satala was right nearby. So loss on the play. Bulldogs, if they can get a stop on defense, can preserve the shutout, maybe get one more shot, one more crack at it before the second half. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and a timeout was called by Coach Pete. Coach Pete calls the timeout on defense on this big 4th down play coming up here. Bulldogs 44, Enochs nothing. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV. Fourth and 3, Enochs on offense, trying to convert, get the first down, and get their first points of the game. Bulldogs are trying to keep the shutout alive. Stagg still waiting, finally takes a snap now. He's going to find a receiver to the right side. It is caught by Garcia. It's going to be close. We'll see what the official says. He had no one around him, but according to the official, at least from our vantage point, that ball... Looks like they're going to call it a turnover on downs. He's short. Short on the play. Turnover on downs. Bulldogs will take over on offense. Garcia was wide open, so you had the right play call there for Enochs, but because the pass was a little bit off target, Garcia had to kind of stretch up, and when he caught the pass, he kind of fell over onto the turf and wasn't able to get any forward momentum to get the first down. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 12-yard line with 1:38 left to go in the first half. Bulldogs with 2 timeouts. 3 receivers to the right. Silva sends a man in motion. Scout will take the snap. He looks to the left, still looking. Now he's going to throw that way. He's got a man wide open. That's Jason Stein. Makes a man miss. Gets to the 30-yard line. Gets to the 35. Gets to the 40. Gets across midfield. Gets across 45. Still in bounds. Finally looked like his foot touched out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. What an impressive catch and run by Jason Stein there. Great moves evading the Enochs defenders and getting his way deep into Enochs territory now. Oh, Stein looked like he stepped out of bounds. Clock's still ticking, though. Scout Silva is going to take the snap. He rolls to his right. He's going to throw near the sideline. Ball is caught, but caught out of bounds. Junior Silva was the intended target. Now the clock stops. Not sure what was going on there. Clock should have stopped on the out of bounds, and now Coach Pete will call the timeout there. Not sure if the officials wind the clock to make the clock start again, or if the clock just never stopped when Jason Stein went out of bounds. So I think the Bulldogs were just a little discombobulated there because of that clock running. Thought they had more time than they had. So with 2nd and 10 coming up, ball at the 36-yard line, Bulldogs lead by 44, but again, with only 29 seconds left to go in the second half, Bulldogs are going to have to try to get some points here. Again, as we mentioned, trying to get as many points as they can to improve that ranking for the section playoffs. On offense, Bulldogs have Martinez and Hart over the far side, Fitzgerald and Junior Silva on the near side, Joseph Stein, the running back. Silva takes a snap, he's going to look to the right, pumps, and he's sacked in the backfield right at the 45-yard line. That's Bertram and Moore. Bulldogs still hurrying up trying to get the snap off. Didn't call the timeout. Clock ticks, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Silva takes a snap. More pressure by Enochs. Silva has to scramble away to his left. Finds his man. That's Hart. Hart gets to the 30. Clock's going to tick. Clock's going to tick all the way down. Triple zeros. And that's how this half ends. Meanwhile, on the play, one of the Enochs defenders is hurt on the play. Looks like he hurt his left knee. Trying to see who that man is. Looked like it was Logan Moore on the play with the pressure. Hopefully he's going to be okay there. They're going to put up some time here, so we'll have 12 minutes during halftime here for the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs look like they had a shot to get some points here before the half. Instead, we will end the half with the Bulldogs leading 44-0 over Enochs. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Welcome back to second half action. Turlock High School football here at Joe Debley. Jordan Serpa along with you on NorCal Sports TV. Steve Lewis, my spotter. Bulldogs 44, Enochs nothing. Bulldogs, in addition to trying to go undefeated in C-Cal play, as Enochs with the short kickoff to Braden Fuentes. Fuentes makes a tackler miss. Miss gets into Enochs territory, and Bulldogs will have great field position to start the second half. Kind of the storyline of the game, not only Bulldogs looking to go undefeated in the C-Cal title, trying to improve on their seeding for the sac-joaquin section playoffs, the Division I bracket. We had a update at halftime in the Oak Ridge-Rockland game. Oak Ridge leading 10-0 at halftime over Rockland in a game that has major seeding implications in the top four. Silva able to make a edge rusher miss, tucks it and runs, gets to the 40-yard line for a nice scramble by Silva. Looked like Silva was dead to rights there by the Enochs defender Burcham. And Silva with some nice wheels. Hasn't really had to run too much tonight. We've seen him run a lot earlier this season, but he's had a lot of protection and some good plays by his receivers so far tonight. Junior Silva gets it inside to the 30-yard line and is finally dragged down there by Maxey. Junior Silva, one of the stars tonight, has a punt return touchdown, also a nice long touchdown run. Bulldogs with the 44-point advantage right now. Trips receivers to the right. Silva is going to have a step on the pocket. Makes a man miss. Throws it near the sideline at the 20-yard line. It's going to be complete to Dwayne Hart on the reception. Again, we mentioned, just to kind of finish up that point with Oak Ridge and Rockland. Rockland, the current D2 champion, so they'll be in the D2 bracket. Oak Ridge will be in the D1 bracket along with the Bulldogs and Folsom Central Catholic, among others. The Bulldogs are trying to get in either the 2 or 3 spot as the bumbled snap on the exchange. Silva couldn't fall on it. Still a bit of a fumble and a bobble there, and finally handled by Jaso Stein. Looked like that ball was playing plinko on the turf there. It looked like Silva, instead of just trying to fall down on it, was trying to pick it up and maybe get some extra yards. Starting to get colder out there now, so maybe the football's a little bit extra slick when controlling it. We expect some rain tonight around midnight or so here in Turlock. Silva has to scramble again. More pressure from a couple of Enochs defenders and takes a hard hit just outside midfield. Big loss on the play. Looked like some of the fans might have wanted a helmet hit on the play. And massive sack on the play by Enochs, and Bulldogs will have to punt for the first time tonight. Well, I know the Bulldogs are just trying to, again, I know this sounds weird, but even though the Bulldogs are up by 44 points, they're trying to get as many points as they can to improve on their D1 seeding for the playoffs. But also at the same time, you don't want to be too reckless and get somebody hurt in the last regular season game of the year. So you definitely want to make sure your starters are out there healthy for a deep playoff run, as Valencia will boot this punt. Will kick up at the 20-yard line. Will roll inside the 10-yard line. Looked like it hit an Enochs returner. Picked up by the Bulldogs, and it's going to be a Bulldogs football. What a silly play by the return man there. No shot to get that ball. That was Mason Carlson, the punt returner there. As we looked at that replay again, looked like the punt was just, again, rolling, and taking some very friendly Bulldog bounces, but Carlson was just nearby there for whatever reason, decided the ball took the lucky hop for the Bulldogs, hit Carlson, and Bulldogs able to pick up the football, and they will pick up the touchdown on the Jaso Stein inside sweep. Bulldog touchdown. Bulldogs hit the 50 mark, and they'll get their 7th touchdown of the night. Well, quite a turn of events there. Bulldogs had a good field position, then back-to-back sacks, dropping the Bulldogs into their first punt of the night, but kind of sloppy special teams by Enochs, and Bulldogs able to get the recovery and get the touchdown after the Jaso Stein run. Valencia's point after is good, and the Bulldogs, 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter, lead Enochs 50-0. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
Bulldogs lead Enochs 51-0. 6 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. It looked like possibly the discussion between the coaches and the referees at halftime to keep the clock running during some of the breaks here. So it looks like we might have a running clock the rest of the way. Usually sometimes we'll just see that in the fourth quarter only. Looks like a decision was made between both head coaches and the referees to have a running clock here in the second half. Going to be a reverse on the kickoff return, but bobble there by Miles, and a nice tackle made by Bradley Green on the kick coverage there, and Enochs will start right at the 16-yard line. Again, even after that stop, the clock is going to run. So expect a very quick second half between the Dogs and Enochs. Thought maybe the Bulldogs would maybe try to keep scoring here. And we've seen that before where Bulldogs we saw that in the Harvest Bowl actually, but Bulldogs had a big lead. They won that game against in the Harvest Bowl 66-6, but even in the third quarter we did see stoppage there on incompletions and balls or plays that went out of bounds. It ended up being the 66-6 result in that one, as Staggs will roll out to his right. Had incompletion. His closest man on the play was Isaiah Maxey. So even though it was incomplete, the clock will continue to tick with that 51-0 advantage. Mentioned we're going to get some rain here around midnight tonight here in Turlock. It's already pouring rain up in the foothills, the El Dorado and Rockland areas, up in the Sacramento suburbs. So that storm is coming right now. I'm glad, or at least a clear night for football right here tonight. Just very chilly, though. It's kind of the first time tonight we've seen some fans and some players bring out the long sleeves and hoodies. Staggs, the quarterback, will hand off to his man Miles, and Miles able to just only get a couple on that sweep. It'll be a 3rd and 8 coming up. Had some nice performances at halftime by the cheer squad, by the Bulldogs, and Enochs had their cheer squad out as well. You give credit to them and some of their supporters. They're staying strong here despite the score, despite some of the chillier temperatures. They're supporting their players and their cheer squad. And Bulldogs had their band out at halftime for a quick performance and keeping the crowd entertained. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Third and long. Staggs going to throw it across the middle. As his man, Brown. Brown able to shake off one Bulldogs defender. Gets across the first down marker. Looked like a ball might have been fumbled on the play, but the referees are indicating that Brown was down. And so that will be a first down for Enochs. Bulldogs are rotating some players in and out on defense and keeping those legs fresh here. Elias Espinoza, the cornerback on the near side. He's a senior leader defensive back for the Bulldogs, one of the athletes of the week earlier this year for Turlock Athletics. And one of the been having some standout plays this season as we, again, throughout the rest of the second half. We'll try to highlight some of those seniors for you tonight. Long pass to the far side. That was intended for Isaiah Maxey. Jason Stein with coverage on the play. Noah Tovar also in the area as well. Marcos Pernillo also along the defensive line for the Bulldogs, giving Junior Satala some rest. And Pernillo, another senior. Mentioned Tristan Salato's name as one of the other seniors on the defensive line. Andrew Sevilla, another senior for the Bulldogs along the defensive line. Julian Rodriguez. Junior Satala, like we mentioned, a senior. BJ Aliota, another senior lineman. 2nd and 10 for Enochs. Ball at the 30-yard line. The snap to Snag. Staggs pumps once. Then he's going to roll over to the right. Has a man, that is Brown. Look, it was broken up, though. Incompletion. A couple of Bulldogs ran right into each other. That was Valencia and Tovar. It looks like they're okay, though. But the tight coverage by both Tovar and Valencia was able to dislodge the ball for the incompletion. $20 seconds and counting in the third quarter. This will be the final play of the third. Staggs with two receivers to the right, two to the left. Low snap's going to look to the left. Has to escape the pressure, though, from Luna. Pass is caught on the far sideline as the gun goes off to end the third quarter. Pass was complete to Garcia. It'll be fourth down when we come back after this quick break. Bulldogs lead Enochs 51-0 on NorCal Sports TV. $51-0 Bulldogs lead as we start the fourth quarter. Enochs with a 4th and 5, about the 35-yard line. They're going to go for it. The low snap to Staggs. Staggs looks to his right, has his man with a coverage, caught by Maxey. Then a big hit, a big pop by one of the Bulldog safeties. Looked like that was Samuel Salato on the hit. Tight coverage by Joseph Delty. And we'll see what the officials will call. Maxey might have been shaken up just a little bit, but he's walking off on his own power. So we take a look at the replay. And they're going to call, looks like the personal foul on Muirbrook on the hit there. Was we looked at the replay, it wasn't a helmet hit. It was definitely leading into the leading with the shoulder. But the hard hit, the referees are, I guess they're going to call that one there. We looked at the replay again. Boy, I was looking at the replay. It looked like a pretty clean hit. I just think maybe the reaction off of the hit from the defender and the receiver looked worse in real time than it was as we looked at the play again. So the 15-yard penalty is going to put Enochs at the 14-yard line. Stags will have to slide right near the 12-yard line. Picks up a couple there. Pressure there by the Bulldogs, led by Bradley Green. Bulldogs would love to keep the shutout intact. Leading by 51 points. Some other seniors we haven't mentioned yet tonight. Michael Stefani, Gio Venezuela, Gilberto Galvin, Ethan Pelosi, Samuel Salado. As we move on down the list here on senior night, good to see all the seniors recognized tonight in the final C-Cal game of the year. Stags will take the snap as he rolls to the right. Has a receiver on the near side, a low pass, and ruled incomplete on the play. Intended for his man Garcia. Caden Patterson, Mateo Valencia, Bradley Green, Aiden Padilla. More seniors for the Bulldogs. Also Dominic Luna, Marcus Persedia, Colton Mauschk, Dwayne Hart, Elias Espinoza, Joseph Delty, Leo Martinez, Junior Silva, and Jaso Stein round out this senior class of 2025 for the Bulldogs in this 2024 football season. Third and 8 for Enochs. Stags will have to scramble around again, has to turn around, goes a long way back. He's pressured by Patterson, has to kind of throw it. Looks like he had a man to Lalo there, but I don't think the pass reached that line of scrimmage. The white hat official threw the flag again. This is intentional grounding. If this is intentional grounding, it would be the third grounding penalty by Stags tonight. Patterson with the pressure. We're going to see what the call is here. And they're going to pick up the flag. So, looked like the line judge on the far side indicated that Talalo was nearby within the vicinity of the pass. So they will pick up the flag. So no intentional grounding, but it is still fourth down. 4th and 8. It makes it a more manageable fourth down for Enochs to keep the drive alive and keep their scoring chances alive. Two receivers to the right. That's Brown and Garcia. Two to the left, including Eric Miles. Low snap again. Again, Stags has the roll to his left. Pressure, throws off his back foot. Football is going to be a jump ball. Incomplete as the football goes back in the end zone. Would have had to have been a tough catch by the Enochs receiver, and a couple of Bulldogs defenders are in the area. Looked like Delty was the leading player there on defense to tip that ball away. And an injury on the play by Enochs. So hopefully, hate to see this at the end of the game here. When somebody gets hurt. That's a really kind of a strange area of the field where we have the dirt from the long jump, triple jump area. Or if the high pass, and maybe on the high pass there, one of the players might have got twisted up on his feet. Hopefully he's going to be okay. We're going to take a quick break here on this injury timeout. Bulldogs 51, Enochs nothing. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Robertson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Robertson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out on
Bulldogs are back on offense, and it picked off. The change at quarterback for the Bulldogs, leading by 51 points. That was Russell Spalding, his first action tonight, and his first pass of the game on a screen play was picked off by Enochs. Just to clean up on that last, on the injury timeout, that was Isaiah Maxey was the injured Enochs player, but he was able to walk off on his own power. So Bulldogs were just kind of looking to salt this one away with some of the backups. But on the first pass by Spalding tonight, intercepted. And Enochs, again, they're inside the 10-yard line, first and goal. Trying to get their first points of the night. Staggs takes the pass, looks to the left. Again, passionate with some more pressure, more of another back foot throw by Staggs. Delty was the closest man there. Tried to dive to get that interception, but was just out of his reach. Incomplete pass. We've seen some regular starters still on defense for the Bulldogs. We mentioned Stein. We mentioned Junior Silva. Delty. Dwayne Hart. Presidia, Junior Satala. So it looks like right now, the Bulldogs have their top defense on the field. Trying to get some extra reps in and maybe try to keep this shutout intact. It's under 5 minutes left to go. Man in motion for Enochs. Another low pass is going to be a handoff to Talalo. Talalo able to barrel over one Bulldogs defender, but not a second. Picks up about 3 yards on the play to bring up third and goal. Ball will be marked at the 5-yard line. Enochs with a third and goal. Has a couple chances here to try to score their first points of the game, but the Bulldogs would love to keep that shutout. Pistol formation. Takes a snap. Staggs pumps once. Now we'll throw it to the right side. Has a man in the back of the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Touchdown Enochs. That is Davian Garcia with the reception, and Enochs breaks the shutout, and they get their first points of the game and lead 51 to, their trail of the Bulldogs 51-6. I mean, this game has been well in hand since probably the middle of the second quarter, and Bulldogs couldn't get that shutout, but again, still able to win this game as the clock continues to run with the running clock. Set up on the interception by Enochs. That's actually Enochs' second takeaway of the night. Had an interception near the beginning of the game. High snap on the point after, and the kick is good. So with under 3 minutes left to go at Joe Debley, Enochs with 7 points. Bulldogs lead 51-7. So on the bright side for the Bulldogs, they're going to have a big victory here to keep their CCAL undefeated season intact. Another CCAL title. Back-to-back years, CCAL champions at the varsity level. As with the next step for the Bulldogs is to await the rankings of the sac-joaquin section D1 playoff bracket. The bracket will be released around, they're going to say around 1 o'clock on Sunday is when they're going to release the bracket. So we'll see what is decided there. We mentioned the kind of the top 4 teams between Folsom, Oak Ridge, Central Catholic, and Turlock. Some of those other teams in the mix as well, from 5 through 12. Inderkim of Sacramento was among those teams. Lincoln High, Edison also of Stockton. So quite a few Stockton and Sacramento teams are going to be in the D1 mix. The Seacout runners-up Downey, they'll be in the D2 bracket. And then St. Mary's, the team that the Bulldogs famously defeated in the Classic quarterfinal game a couple of years ago up in Stockton. St. Mary's will be in the D2 bracket this year, so the Bulldogs won't play them this season. Enochs will decide to kick it off here, trailing 51-7, now under a minute to go. Junior Silva is going to do a little reverse handoff to Delty. Delty able to break off of one defender, but not able to break off a second there. I think he's going to kind of kick himself, wishing he would have gone all the way back for a possible touchdown. So as we get ready for the final snap here, final snap of the regular season, and Bulldogs will take a 7-3 record, a 5-0 C-Cal record into the playoffs, looking to make some noise in the D1 bracket. Last play of the game, Silva is going to pass. We really hit hard there off of that pass. The pass ricocheted to one of the linemen, and Silva is hurt. Oh my, the clock hits triple zeros. Silva looks like he's in pain as the trainers kind of rush on the field. I have a blindside hit there on the last play of the game. Oh my goodness. Up 51-7. Last play of the game. Just trying to run out some clock there, and I'd like to see a replay there to see what happened on that hit. It was hit there, kind of a blindside hit off of right tackle. I don't think we have a good angle there. So really right now the concern is Scout Silva, and hopefully he's going to be okay. Wow. We have a loss of words right now. That really kind of takes the wind out of your sail, so to speak, and hopefully he's going to be okay as some of the coaching staff, trainers, and some of the other staff take a look at him. Tough scene here at Joe Debley right now. Kind of a weird vibe, so hopefully he's going to be okay. We'll step aside here, and next time we'll see you here at Joe Debley will be a playoff game between the Bulldogs, and we do see Scout standing up, so at least before we sign off for tonight, Scout is getting up on his own power. Hopefully he's going to be okay there. So we'll see how the Bulldogs are seated here in the playoffs. Again, final score here, Bulldogs 51, Enochs 7. I am Jordan Serpa. Thanks to my spotter, Steve Lewis. We'll hope you join us next time here on NorCal Sports TV for Bulldogs football. Next game will be the playoffs. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.